Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's Summer Sales Event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with zero down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo, or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Cashback incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cashback incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo, or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Good evening, Enroll Tribe ICC fans, and welcome to the Metro Ford pregame show as we're just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening serve between ICC and Northwest here on the ICC Sports Network. Hope everyone's doing well, having a good evening, and thank you for joining us. And a special thank you for all those that are watching in favor of the Rangers this evening. I'm Adam Gore. Joining me in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth is Michael Upton. And Michael, first conference game of the year for the Indians, and it's a big one when the rivals come to town.
It is. This rivalry has become so great over the past 5 years that we've had a volleyball program here at ICC. Northwest joining about the same time we did, and then we've seen each year we've seen it go back and forth between these two teams, and it's really been good, fun volleyball matches to watch. Absolutely. You see the Indians warming up right now. And Michael, let's talk about some of the Bank Oklahoma keys to victory here in the Metro Ford pregame show. You know, we look at it right now, ICC 3-2 on the year. Northwest, their website says 10-2, they're 9-2. That Rust College win was the exhibition match. But the thing that jumps out is the fact that they have played a lot more matches than we have this season. So they're going to have a little bit more experience and a little bit more team unity coming into this match. But what's going to be the keys to victory for ICC tonight, being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma? Well, ICC has had several matches already. Got to host a tournament here and then played some away matches. I think some of the key things are going to have to be strong at the net. Northwest already has some strong, powerful setters and killers. They happened to sweep both offensive and defensive player of the week awards this past week. So that's going to be key. You want to avoid any unforced errors. Play a clean game to where you're not giving up anything. Make Northwest earn everything they get. And as always, as we've seen over the last several years, if you can get one of your players into a great rhythm at the service line and get rolling there, that makes a huge difference every match. Those keys to victory being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma, John Harrod, and all the fine folks out there at Bank Oklahoma with locations serving you throughout Northeast Mississippi. Proud to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. We're going to take a timeout. We come back, we'll take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for both teams right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's Summer Sales Event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with zero down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Crossing Road in Tupelo. Or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Get a large two-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with Parmesan. Try Crazy Crust for $6.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! I need to mention how there's over a dozen toppings to choose from.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I want to reiterate how legit this Crazy Crust is. It's good. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! Gotcha!
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's Summer Sales Event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with zero down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo, or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Keep watching. Okay, where's the remote?
Ugh, it's under her arm.
I'm gonna go for it.
So close.
Oh, maybe he can get it. Guess not.
I mean, can you blame him? We're delicious.
Delicious and sugar-free.
Delicious and caffeine-free. Yep. Anyway, about that remote.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here about 7 minutes away from that Guaranteed Bank opening serve between ICC and Northwest. We're in the Metro Ford pregame show. And we're going to take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups. And let's start with the visiting Rangers.
All right. Number 1, Avon Mathis, a sophomore from Corinth, Mississippi. Number 3, Dallas White, a freshman from Eudora, Mississippi. Number 6, Adeline Callahan, a freshman from Hernando, Mississippi. Number 8, Janiyah Rose, a freshman from Walls, Mississippi. Number 10, Ariana Woods, a freshman also from Walls, Mississippi. Number 11, Ava Robbins, sophomore from Pontotoc, Mississippi. Number 14, Sailor Cole, a sophomore from Hernando, Mississippi. And number 15, Dalen Johnson, a sophomore from Long Beach, Mississippi.
That is your starters for Northwest. They'll be in the gray tonight, white libero uniforms. And now the starting lineup for your ICC Indians. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. And Coach McGregor hopes she has that same winning combination put together tonight here against the rival Rangers.
Starting off tonight for your Indians, number 4, McLean Dorr, sophomore from Madison, Mississippi. Number 5, Michael Ann East, M.A. as she is known, sophomore from Oxford, Mississippi. Number 10, Nala Salter from Flowood, Mississippi, freshman. Number 11, Chloe Carr, a freshman from Flora, Mississippi. Number 12, Fisher Enos, freshman from Brandon, Mississippi. Number 15, Katie Vaughn, the sophomore from Florence, Alabama. Number 23, Annie Woolbright, sophomore, transferring in here this year from Columbus, Mississippi. And number 25, Ivian Taylor, a freshman from Caledonia, Mississippi.
And that is tonight's starting lineups for both squads, being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, ICC and Coke. As we always say, that's a winning combination. I had a Coke earlier today, and I tell you what, that Coke Zero, I didn't think I would like it, but man, it has hit the spot.
It is fantastic, and it's a great way if you're looking to cut out some sugars for personal choice or for health reasons. It's got a great taste and hits that same nice, good buzz there. Gets a little caffeine.
Absolutely. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll have the introduction of players and that Guaranteed Bank opening serve as we put the brakes on the Metro Ford pregame show. Back with more right after this.
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's Summer Sales Event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with zero down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo, or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Get a large two-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with Parmesan. Try Crazy Crust for $6.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! I need to mention how there's over a dozen toppings to choose from.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I want to reiterate how legit this Crazy Crust is. It's good. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! Gotcha!
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's Summer Sales Event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with zero down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo, or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we put the brakes on the Metro Ford pregame show. We're going to take you to the floor now for the playing of the national anthem, as well as the introduction of players this evening here in Fulton.
Sailor Bryant, Ariana Woods, Ava Robbins, Claire Roberts, Sailor Cole, Daylon Johnson, Cassie Claire Thurman, Tally Taylor, and Chloe Rodriguez. The Rangers are coached by Allison Merchant, and she is assisted by David Cole.
And now, for your very own ICC Indians. Number 1, a freshman utility player from Amory, Mississippi, Ella Grace Phillips. Number 2, a freshman middle blocker from Amory, Mississippi, Adriana Buckingham. Number 3, a freshman pin hitter from Florence, Alabama, Cadence Ralston. Number 4, a sophomore pin hitter from Gluckstadt, Mississippi, McLean Dole. Number 5, a sophomore outside hitter from Oxford, Mississippi, M.A. East. Number 9, a freshman middle blocker from Amory, Mississippi, Abby Hannon. Number 10, a freshman outside hitter from Flowood, Mississippi, Nala Salter. Number 11, a freshman libero from Florence, Mississippi, Chloe Carr. Number 12, a freshman setter from Brandon, Mississippi, Fisher Enos. Number 13, a freshman outside hitter from Rogersville, Alabama, Molly Burchell. Number 14, a freshman middle blocker from Corinth, Mississippi, Emma Barnett. Number 15, a sophomore middle blocker from Florence, Alabama, Katie Ball. Number 20, a freshman setter from Marion, Arkansas, Maggie Miller. Number 23, a sophomore libero from Columbus, Mississippi, Annie Woolbright. Number 25, a freshman middle blocker from Columbus, Mississippi, Ivy Taylor. The head coach of the Indians is Annie McGregor. She is assisted by Caroline Smith. Let's play volleyball.
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's summer sales event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with zero down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo, or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening serve here between ICC and Northwest. For Northwest, we mentioned it, they're 9-2 on the season. More importantly, they're 2-0. They're riding a 7-match win streak coming into Fulton tonight. ICC 3-2 on the season. This is their first conference match of the year. The opening serve is going to go in favor of ICC as they could not handle it. And it hits the pin, and ICC will get the point to start things off here in Fulton. 1-0 is your score in the opening set of this one. Second serve on its way, handled much better this time by the Rangers. Try to quickly get it across. ICC ready for it, now sends it over to East. East goes soft touch over the top. Northwest ready for it, left side now. Cross court on the tack. Smart decision that time by Enos to let that one go out of bounds, and ICC now up 2-0.
Indeed, this is Fisher Enos serving for the Indians, and 2 quick points is a great start here.
So now the scoreboard does get it going as it is 2-0 now ICC in the opening set. Northwest has to get it across on the third touch. East goes cross court with it. Nice dig there on the other part of the Rangers. Gets it across, kisses off the net, and ICC just could not react in time.
Yeah, just a little wrist bump there by, I believe that was number 15 for the Rangers, and it just caught the net, rolled over. Nobody could get back to the Rangers. Looks like this is going to be number 8, Giannia Rose, stepping up to serve. This time from the left side if you're a Ranger.
Rose sends it across. East ready for it. Leaves it up front now. Going to go left side on the attack again. Back line. And it's in.
Nice positioning there by Nala Salter. Really got a hold of that one, and Rangers thought it was going to go long, but caught that corner. So nice positioning on her shot there.
That's one of those darn if you do, darn if you don't situations there. ICC able to cash in on it. Now Woolbright will send the serve on its way. A little confusion on the part of the Rangers, but they're able to get it across. That one tipped up. Woolbright there. Enos now leaves it back to Dorr. Dorr, soft touch. Rangers chase it down. Back over once again, and there's the kill.
Great shot by Dorr. One of your sophomore leaders, had a great freshman year last year. So glad to have her back leading this team at the front there.
5-2 is the score here in the opening set. Serve will stay with the Indians. Woolbright sends a line drive down the left side, taken with ease that time by the Rangers. Gets it across on the third touch. Indians ready for it. Woolbright sets it up. Near side, I believe that's Salter with it now. Sends that one across, popped up by the Rangers. Right side, touch is there. Nice job on the kill by Mathis coming across the court and getting it to go home.
Yeah, that cross court caught the defense where they were bunched somewhere else, and so she could not have located that one any better.
So the serve now will go back to the Rangers. This is number 16, Hassie Claire Thurman. Waiting for the officials to put it in play, and now they do. 5-3 ICC with the lead. Woolbright accepts the serve, now leaves it over to the middle. Salter, cross court, but a little bit too strong. It goes out of bounds, and the serve will stay with the Rangers. So Thurman will keep the serve here. 5-4 now is the score in your opening set this evening in Fulton. Woolbright ready for it. A little bit too strong on the putback. Beautiful job there by Dorr to keep it alive. Now ICC gets it across on the third touch. Rangers with it, right side on the attack. Looking to go down the line. Beautiful dig there by East. Over to Salter now. Salter blocked, but kept alive by the Indians. Woolbright clears it out, gets it across on the third touch. Now left side on the attack by the Rangers. And it's down the line, but unfortunately would have been out of bounds, but deflected off of Woolbright that time. And now this match will be tied at 5, and the serve will stay with Thurman. Thurman, line drive to Woolbright. A little trouble, but gets it across. Quick touch. Go the Indians. Rangers ready for it. Now they just drop that one over the top of Salter. And the Rangers battle back to take their first lead of the evening now at 6-5.
That's Chloe Rodriguez, a freshman for the Rangers, stepping up on the last 2 points. Got a block that kept things going in the previous one and gets the kill there.
So Thurman's keeping the hot hand going here. Dug up there by East. Now Salter's going to go on the attack into the net. And now the Rangers with their largest lead of the night at 2.
So the Indians can take a second here to get a breath and just try to calm down, get back in their rhythm.
I believe the Indians have led as much as 4 here in this opening set. As Upton mentioned, trying to get settled down and get back in this one here. Rangers did a good job of weathering that storm early. And that one, just a failure of communication between ICC as it just dropped between Fisher and East that time. And now the lead stretched out to 3, 8-5 here in the opening set. Best of 5 here in this conference opener for ICC. As we mentioned, Northwest has already played 2 matches. As ICC tries to hammer that one home, great pickup that time by number 8, Rose. And then ICC eventually will get the kill.
Yeah, nice. That was set up nicely by the power hit by Katie Vaughn. Rangers had a little trouble defending that and then gave ICC the net opportunity there.
Got some substitutions coming into the match here. These substitutions being brought to you by Max Home here in Fulton and Sulligett, Alabama. This serve sent on its way, taken that time by the Rangers. Back across the middle, soft touch. Beautiful dig by Woolbright to keep it alive. Salter goes back line. Excellent dig there by the Rangers. And a quick read and a nice finish there by Rodriguez to get the point and the kill for the Rangers. Upton, you got the two numbers of the ladies that came in for ICC?
One of them was number 20, Maggie Miller, who just served, and the other was one of our starters that checked back in. So I'm not sure which one had previously checked out whenever Woolbright came in.
Looks like Ralston is back on the floor as that one was deflected out of bounds off of the Rangers. Or no, excuse me, they're going to say the point goes away with the Rangers. So ICC trailing in this one 10-6. Let's take a quick timeout and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out of that timeout. ICC trailing at 10-6 here in the opening set to Northwest. That one put into the net, and the Rangers push their largest lead for either team out to 5 now. ICC led as much as 4. Rangers are being on quite a roll here of late, Michael.
Yeah, this is Mathis, the sophomore from Corinth, serving. ICC has got to find a way to break this streak by the Rangers.
So the Rangers with it, get it across. East ready for it. Now ICC sets it up on the backside. That one's off the net. That's the second time we've seen ICC struggle as Ralston puts it into the net there. And the Indians right now trailing by 6. Everything going the way of the Rangers.
We talked earlier in the pregame show about not making any unforced errors and giving easy things to Northwest. By my count, we have 5 already that we've given them on the easy. But there's a quick point for the Indians.
Well, nice job putting that one home there by ICC to stop the bleeding a little bit. I believe that was Vaughn that was able to send that one home. So now ICC will have the serve. Rangers, quick touch. East ready for it. ICC going for that back corner. Taken by the Rangers. Now looking for the kill there. Dug up nicely by, I believe that's Salter with it now. Over to Ralston. Ralston gets it across. Rangers want to set it up on the left side on the attack. Hammers that one home and gets the kill. That was Woods coming in with some authority to make it 13-7 now in favor of the Rangers.
Yeah, she had quite the speed on that one.
ICC fans, join us right back here tomorrow night on the Red Channel. We'll have football coming your way at 6:30 with the Metro Ford pregame show as ICC will travel to Pearl River as there's an ace off the hands of Woods. And the Rangers have now doubled up the Indians here, 14-7.
Yeah, Woods gets the kill, steps back to the line, and gets an immediate ace.
Woods sends that one across. Woolbright ready for it now. And hammered that one, but the Rangers do a beautiful job of keeping that one alive.
Great defense there.
East had it blocked, deflected. Rangers adjust to it now, try to go over the top. Great job there by the Indians to keep it alive. East wants to go a little bit deeper this time. Now the Rangers ready for it once again. Sends that one down the middle. ICC ready for it. Now Ralston hammers that one and gets the point.
Good to see her get that one up strong. Had a couple go in the net earlier, but now she's able to get back in focus and get where she wants to be.
This will be Katie Vaughn on for the serve here, being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. Rangers without a problem on the serve. Hammers that one down the line. Nice job there by ICC to keep it alive. Ralston with it. Wants to go cross court. Rangers ready. Now they go right side on the attack. Blocked by the Indians. Kept alive by the Rangers. Left side now. Quick touch. Indians ready for it. Get it across. Kiss off the net. Does go across. Rangers get it over the middle. ICC ready for it again. This time they get it across, and the Indians there again. Great volley going back and forth, but eventually blocked by the Rangers as that was number 18, Rodriguez, coming in and closing things down for the Rangers. They a lot of times about this Rangers squad is that we've seen them over the years. You're going to have to work hard to out-hustle the Rangers. They have always been known for just getting after it and almost feeling like they got an extra player on the floor. They're so active.
Their athleticism is very evident so far in this first set. They are flying across the floor, arms outstretched, catching balls that you think that somebody's not going to get to, but that is what's really allowed them to jump out to this lead.
Fisher Enos gets that one to go home. A nice job there by Fisher with the ace. She had 8 of those against Dyersburg State in the Indians' 3-0 win in their last outing.
She leads the team with the most aces per set, averaging 1.13.
That one another near ace, but dug up nicely there by the Rangers. Battles it through the block that time, as that was Callahan coming away with the point. And every time ICC is able to get some firm footing, the Rangers have had an answer.
Yeah, since that early 4-2 lead, the Rangers have not allowed ICC to get back-to-back points.
Callahan with the serve. ICC elects to let that one go, and a good decision as it goes deep. Service error will give the point to the Indians. ICC has got to stack some points, or some rallies here together, if you will, as checking into the contest for ICC is Ella Grace Phillips. And she will step into serve here for the ICC Wesley Foundation. Short serve taken there by the Rangers. Over the middle they go, and another nice kill. Beautiful job setting that one up. As you take a look at Mathis, when she's able to get a full extension on the swing, she's tough to stop, and that was another example of it there.
Indeed, just continue to be strong. Again, didn't let ICC string 2 points together there.
So the Rangers send this serve on its way. ICC needs the points in a big way here. And it's going to go out of bounds down the side. Good idea. She went with the left hand to avoid the block. Just couldn't quite sneak that one in the line. Good Salter. And now the Rangers with their largest lead of the night, 19-11. That's Rose with the serve. The Indians had to chase it down, and then just a whole lot of standing around looking. Coach Annie McGregor not happy with that effort out of the Indians, as now it goes 20-11.
Yeah, Chloe Carr made a nice move to get back there and get to that, and then when the ball came back into the court for the Indians, no one was there.
Rose will continue to serve here for the Rangers. Line drive kind of trying to go down the sideline, but instead goes into the net. And there's a break that the ICC Indians need. See if they can find a way to build on some momentum and get a late surge here. They're down 20-12 in the opening set here to the Rangers. As Woolbright sends her serve to the middle of the floor, taken nicely there by the Rangers. Tried a little cross court. Enos ready for it. Woolbright leaves it back to Salter. Salter with some authority and will get the kill. That's the answer they needed, Michael.
Indeed. She's had several where she's been so close, like that previous attempt to use the left hand, but good to see that there. ICC able to string 2 points together. Let's see if they can string a couple more and cut into this lead. Now they're down 13-20 in this first set.
That was Woolbright with the serve. Rangers with it now. That one smoked down the line. ICC trying to get to it. Great hustle by Woolbright to keep it alive. Indians get it across on the third touch. But then there is the kill on the other end. Just sneaks it inside the line. Does the Rangers. I believe that was Woods able to come away with the point there. And once again, every time ICC gets something going, great job by the Rangers to find a way to get to stop. This is Thurman, who is getting ready to serve this one.
She had a long run earlier where she was able to string together a whole lot of points to allow Northeast to take a lead and push out away from the Indians.
We're going to keep it here with a 21-13 advantage in the opening set. We do want to remind everyone, Thursday night football coming your way once again here on the Red Channel. If you're out in your car, maybe at home, listening to the radio, you can hear us on 101.9 FM. ICC looking to bounce back from last week's loss to Hines as they'll hit the road to Pearl River. The Metro Ford pregame show will come your way at 6:30, and we'll have the Guaranteed Bank opening kick at 7. That's a non-conference game there, so you want to be sure and join us. I mean, you want to feel like driving 4.5 hours? Come on down to Poplarville to help support the Indians there. We had a chance to catch up with Coach Macon. He said they had a very positive week at practice this week, so he's hoping that same positivity will carry over to Thursday night and help the Indians get their first win of the season. Yes. Michael, your thoughts so far here on this match?
Well, ICC did what we said they couldn't do. They allowed Northeast to probably get at least 6 or 7 points off of unforced errors, things where they could have been a little cleaner. They got to work on their communication a little bit. There's been a couple of times where the ball is just falling flat between people, so they can get on the same page. It's going to cut into this lead.
And that serve's going to go deep. Smart decision there by ICC to let that one go, as it was Thurman on the serve. So ICC coming out of the timeout, trying to find a way to rally here, trailing in this one 21-14.
Couple substitutions for the Indians. Cadence Rolston checks back in, as does Maggie Miller, who steps back to the line to serve.
Miller will step into the serve, goes down the right side. Rangers ready for it. Over the middle they go, looking for the kill. Nice job there by ICC to be ready for it. That was Phillips on the dig. Rangers set it up now, want to go right side on the attack. That one hammered, deflected by the Indians. And once again, just the net play has been in favor of the Rangers here in this opening set.
And there's Woods once again, causing a lot of damage to the Indians, leading Northwest with 3 kills so far.
Mathis will step into the serve. Dug up by Phillips. ICC with it now. Going to get it across on the third touch. That was Salter. Now the Rangers back across the middle. And Woolbright just let that one go. You got to be aggressive on those, as that one was no doubt going to be in.
Yeah. Third kill from Rodriguez to go along with her pair of blocks.
So ICC with it now. Hammers that one home, and a nice job there. I believe that was Vaughn with the kill.
I think that was Miller.
Okay.
20? Or did I see it wrong?
I thought it was.
Maybe Miller set her up. Apologize.
I think it was Vaughn. I think you might be right. Miller did set her up on the serve. So 23-15. India's not going quietly here in the opening set. Rangers with it, and just like that, the same story stays true here in the opening set. Every time ICC is able to kind of get something going in their favor, the Rangers have had an answer. So set point here for the Rangers, as this will be Woods to serve this one away. Sends it, dug up there by Woolbright. And Woolbright gets it again. Now ICC with it. East not in a good position, but somehow sneaks it across. Rangers now try to go down the line. Picked up there nicely by the Indians. They got to get it across here on the third touch, and they do. Rangers tip it back to the right side, and blocked in the kill. No, it's still alive.
What?
Oh no! I think the officials might have blew that one dead too early, because they kicked it instead of it touching the floor. So that's going to be a break for the Indians.
That was Ralston with the kill there, her second of the night for the Indians.
So Ralston will get that, but I think it's a break for ICC. It will stay set point, though, in favor of the Rangers. Vaughn sends this one across. Quick touch. And again, just a failure to communicate by the Indians on who was going to go get that one, and allows the Rangers to pick up a 25-16 win here in the opening set. We're going to take a timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guarantee Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
And $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month. 0 down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month. 0 down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Guarantee Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit GBT online guaranteedbank.com. Guaranteed Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 25-16, Rangers take the opening set here in Fulton. Michael, let's go ahead and take a look at the starters for set number 2 here, and let's start with the Rangers.
That's going to be number 1, Avon Mathis. Number 3, Dallas White. Number 5, Chloe Fesperman. Number 6, Adeline Callahan. Number 11, Ava Robbins. Number 13, Clara Roberts come in. Cole came in, and the number 13, Claire Roberts.
Serve on its way. We'll take a look at the Indian starter in the break of the action here. As that one kissed across the net, but gets across. The Rangers ready for it. Try to go down the line. Dorr digs that one up. Quick touch at the front of the net. I believe that was Fisher with it. Now the Rangers try to get that one, and it's going to be deflected and goes home for the Rangers. Now let's take a look at the players on the floor here for the Indians.
For the Indians, you have number 4, McLean Dorr. Number 5, M.A. East. Number 10, Nala Salter. Number 11, Chloe Carr. Number 12, Fisher Enos. Number 25, Avian Taylor.
That is your starters on the floor for the second set, being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, ICC, and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. Did not hit the
what a lucky
antenna.
break there for
that
number 5.
Yes, they got about as close as you could there. Rangers get it across. Dorr ready for that one. Now sets it over to Enos. Enos to East. East had her shot dug up. Now here come the Rangers on the other side, going backside for the attack, and sneaks that one in the back line. Well, Michael, everything going the way of the Rangers here early on. You know, we talked about some of the keys to victory earlier. Is going to have to not make some mistakes because the Rangers make you pay when you do.
Yeah, they're able to find holes in your defense. They dig things out like crazy. There's a nice point for the Indians there. It's going to be Fisher Enos getting that one to roll over the top and fall between the defensive positioning of the Rangers.
Yeah, went with the quick touch and was able to get that one go home. Now she'll step back and step into this serve. This serve being brought to you by Max Home here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. That one hammered, but Fisher there with it. And I guess we're going to say lifting.
I don't know. I didn't see the signal.
So I didn't see the signal. Didn't really show it. He just pointed at the point with the way of the Rangers. So 3-1 now is the score in favor of Northwest. And then once again, ICC just watches that one drop in front of them as it goes for an ace off the hand of Fesperman.
Yeah, she's able to come in and start this set. She's already got a kill and an ace in the first 5 points.
Vaughn tries to go cross court, but it's too deep. And the Rangers will get the point here. Now they push their lead out 4-1.
ICC cannot afford to fall behind in this set like they did in the first one. When you fall behind 2-0 sets, it's really hard to come back and win a match.
Dorr tries to go backside, and she gets it. Nice job there to stop a little bit of the bleeding here. Now ICC has got to find a way to stack together some points to go on a run here. They couldn't get it going. Well, I mean, they did it early. They went out to a 4-point lead in the first set. Then the Rangers just went on a tear, went all the way up to I believe it was an 8-point advantage in that first set. As
Coach McGregor having a conversation with the floor judge. Now we go back. M.A. East serving for the Indians.
So the Rangers ready for it. Now we're going to go left side on the attack. East gets that one set up. Now Salter wants to go back line, and good hustle by the Rangers. That's what we said, folks. You know they're not going to watch any of those balls get away from them, but what a kill with authority.
McLean Dorr stepping up. 2 big kills here already in set number 2.
And they put the score.
Yeah, I think it's in the wrong side. They gave the guest the score. They may have not realized that the sides have swapped or something, but ICC does get another point there with MAE serving, so it should be 4-4.
Should be 4-4 in this situation, and
they got it corrected now.
I can see the scorekeeper, if they're new, being kind of confused with the way the floor flips. If there's a rare error by the Rangers, and ICC will take the point. And once again, they put it on the wrong side. And so it should be 5-4 ICC, as that's their first lead, but a nice answer there by the Rangers. We said it.
Yep.
Every time the Indians get something going, the Rangers have found an answer, and they did so to tie it up at 5.
Yeah, for those at home who may not know, after COVID, floors did not swap just for player safety. We kept that going for a long time, and then in the playoffs last year, we went back to swapping sides, so that's kind of a new thing for some of our game operation staff.
Nice attempt there by Dorr, just a little bit too far as it goes out of bounds, and the Rangers now rally back to take a 1-point advantage, 6-5 here in the second set. They won it 25-16 in the first set. So now the Rangers will get set to serve this one. This is going to be Rose. Rose serve over the middle, taken by East. Now they're going to go left side. Vaughn tries to go cross court. Too hard, actually.
Nails the coach.
Catches Coach Burchett across the way, and now the lead back to 2 here for the Rangers. So Rose will continue to serve here. She's had the hot hand of the dice game so far. Sends this one across. Indians ready for it. Now East wants to go with the soft touch, and a good decision, and that will get the point for the Indians.
Yeah, just put that in the right spot. Defender was completely caught off guard on the speed of it, and so when she gets it, it goes off her hand and out of bounds.
So Katie Vaughn will step back into this Banco Kelowna serve. Indians trailing this one 7-6. They trail it 1-0. As that serve taken by the Rangers. And blocked in a nice job there by the Indians.
Fantastic effort there, getting up big from Salter.
That will tie us up at 7 here. Vaughn will continue to serve.
All right, Vaughn steps back for the Indians. Gets ready, serving from the right side. Need those Indians to be able to stretch it out here and get some more points in a row. Rose gets it over for the Rangers and just into the outstretched hands of Vaughn as she tries to get that one and can't. So, again, ICC unable to string together multiple points. Serve goes back to Northwest. This will be number 6, Adeline Callahan, stepping back to serve from the right side for the Rangers. She gets it over. Dug out by Woolbright. Set to the right side. Nice hit there, but dug out by the Rangers. Mathis sends it over, and it lands in. So that's going to be a kill for Mathis. Her third of the evening for the Rangers. Callahan steps back to serve again. ICC now trailing 7-9 in the second set. Callahan gets it over. Dug out by East. Set up to the middle. Shot blocked there by Woods. ICC keeps it alive. To the net, just a tap over by ICC. Rolling in and off the net for both sides. Rose gets it over for the Rangers. ICC sets up. Oh, Enos tries to go with the soft touch, and it just spins up and down over her fingertips rather than getting over. So another point here for the Rangers. Actually, Northwest continuing this run with Callahan serving, now having scored 4 straight.
Thank you, Michael. Has kind of lost my voice there. Zatman's going to be sent home by Salter.
Attempt to block there by ICC, but Salter does get the kill there.
Substitution coming into the match here for the Indians is going to be number 20, Maggie Miller. Checking out will be Dorr. Also sent in, I believe, number 25, Taylor, for the Indians. So ICC trailing this one 11-8 here in the second set. Rangers with it now. Try to go to the back line. Indians ready for it. Miller now sends this one across. Salter gets it across. Nice dig there by the Rangers. Quick touch. ICC ready for it. Woolbright sets it up. Ralston had it deflected. Rangers keep it alive. And then just hammer that one home. Good job of recognizing the defense had shifted to the left, found the seam, and was able to put that one home. Rangers extend the lead back now 12-8.
Yeah, that was Mathis working that left corner. She'd been trying to get a lot of kills right-handed and then just switches, to, like you said, to the other side and finds that hole in the defense.
So this will be number 7 for the Rangers, McIntosh. sending the serve. ICC ready for it. Salter tries to go back line. Rangers there. And another quick touch, and it's blocked this time, and ICC will get the point. Combo block between number 3, Rolliston, and 25, Taylor. That time for the Indians.
Yeah, good. There's some of that strong line play we said we needed. We didn't see a ton of it in the first set. See if ICC can continue to get stronger here.
Salter will send the serve too deep, and the point will go the way of the Rangers. Michael, you said some of your keys to victory being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma would be not making those mental mistakes and those type of errors. And ICC has, well, they've made plenty of them.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because you're giving away points that you could be fighting for.
Nice dig there by Salter after the serve came off the net. And the Indians, nope, they keep it alive to the Rangers. Again, you've got to be impressed with Northwest. That is just their MO.
Heck of a play by Fesmerman to get that last one across.
Rangers with it, and that's going to be off the antenna.
Okay.
And the point will go the way of ICC. Subs in here for the Indians. Number 11, that's Chloe Carr coming in. And then Katie Vaughn coming in as well. She's wearing number 15. So Carr will send the serve on its way, kind of a knuckleball-like serve. Rangers ready for it. Now they get it across. Salter sets it up. Over the middle they go. Vaughn tries to go deep with it, but a little bit too deep. And the point goes once again back to the Rangers.
It's going to keep the Indians from being able to string anything together. Now they're keeping this one a little closer than in the first set. But you can't allow them to have a 4-point lead or even 2-point lead and just allow yourself to only get 1 point at a time.
So that serves on its way. Indians ready for it. East tries to hammer that one, and they're going to say it's deep.
So close.
And they're going to question if it was deflected by the Rangers. The referees kind of just turn their head and say play on. So the largest lead here in the second set now stretched out to 5, 15-10 in favor of the Rangers. MA comes up and gets the dig, and there's Vaughn, just hammers that one off the Ranger defender, and ICC will get the point now.
Third kill of the night for Katie.
We've got Dorr checking back into the game wearing number 4, and then it's going to be number 12, Fisher Enos, in, and she will set back to serve this one. This serve being brought to you by Coke. So Northwest tries to go down the line. Carr ready for it. Over the middle they go to Salter. Salter hammers that one, and it's going to be a point eventually for the Indians. Great hustle, though, by the Rangers, and as we said, you're never going to question the heart and hustle out of any squad coached by Coach Burchett, as McIntosh sacrificing her body trying to go after that one.
Yeah, got real close to hitting the basketball goal in the stands, but great effort again.
Just a miscue on the serve once again for the Indians. That one goes long, and now the point goes back to the Rangers. So every time ICC is able to clip it within 4, they just either make a mistake or the Rangers able to get a break and keep it at that 4-point distance here in the second set. And
floor judge whistles during the serve.
Apparently ICC was not
in proper formation.
So now the largest lead of the night matched here, 17-12. Michael, very unusual to see this type of mistakes out of the Indians.
Yeah, the unfortunate mental mistakes of the lack of communication in the first set and that set there are really hurting the Indians tonight.
And a timeout taken by ICC. We're going to take the timeout with them. 18-12 Rangers with the lead. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's summer sales event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with $0 down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, $0 down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, $0 down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo, or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Get a large 2-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Wait! Look at that crust sprinkled with Parmesan. Yum!
Pizza, pizza.
Wait! It's $6.99 for a limited time. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 18-12 is the score. Rangers with the lead. They lead it 1-0 here. Opening conference match of the year for ICC. They're 3-2 on the season. Rangers come in with a 9-2 record, 2-0 inside conference play. And that serve too deep, and ICC will take the point there. So a good timeout to break a little bit of the momentum that the Rangers had. Michael, you talked about it during the break, and we'll kind of extend on it here. What a crowd. We got a great student section, and a lot of the baseball players, softball players. See some of the football, tennis,
basketball,
basketball,
soccer.
softball. Everybody's here, but a great crowd tonight supporting the Indians.
Yeah, a lot of fans and community members, parents. I mean, it's a good crowd, and they're still coming in.
As that keel went too deep and out of bounds, so ICC now has trimmed the lead to what was 6, back to 4 now. 18-14 is the score. This is Phillips with the serve. Rangers take it without a problem. Now over the middle they go, and they get it across. ICC ready for it. Set it across the middle, and that one goes home. Phillips with the kill.
Very nice, getting her first point of the night. She's a freshman out of Amory, Mississippi.
She will continue to serve here. Substitution coming in for the Rangers. That is Robbins checking in. Phillips was ready to go, and the official was not, so he says, let's start over again. Serve taken there by the Rangers. Left side on the attack, deflected by the Indians. And it's going to be off the antenna after it was touched by ICC. And those are the type of breaks that have beaten the girls so far tonight, Michael. Is that one just, well, it probably would have went out of bounds, but it's one of those, the Indians were there, just couldn't get the block to go back in positive motion.
Yeah, there's those little things that add up and end up tipping this point to a 4-point lead again.
Dorr tries to go cross court, and Coach McGregor thought it might have been tipped. The official said no, and the lead now back to 5 for the Rangers. So every time ICC has gotten this thing within 4, the Rangers have had an answer. Thus is the case again here in set 2. Rose sends that one, and a smart decision by Carr to let that one go at the last second. And ICC will take the point now, 20-16 here in the second set. They trail it 1-0.
Yeah, crucial moment here for ICC, Adam, is once the other team gets to 20, they're really getting close on cutting in, and ICC does not need to go down 2-0.
Another service error for the Indians. That has been the struggle tonight for ICC. As we said, this is a really good squad from the Rangers. They make you earn every point. We've seen it time and time again tonight with some of those extra effort and hustle plays. And the Indians, not only that, have been giving away some easy points as well. Indians with it now. Rangers ready for that one. Across the right side, but a nice job there by Dorr with the stuff.
Nice block to go along with her 3 kills on the evening.
Makes it a 21-17 contest. We should have some subway. Right side on the attack now, and that one hammered home. I tell you what, I continue to be impressed with Woods tonight. She's one of those, if she can get a full extension on her swing, she's trouble.
She has 5 kills at that net, Adam, as well as a couple of assists to her teammates. She's been a force when she's been on the court.
McIntosh will substitute in for the Rangers and step into the serve. India's with it now. Salter too strong as it goes out of bounds, and the point will go to the Rangers, now up 23-18 here, threatening to go up 2-0. Indians got to dig deep and find a way to battle back in this one.
They cut that lead to 3, back up to 5, and staring down set point.
That one hammered, but deflected, and the Rangers keep it alive. Quick touch and a beautiful touch there. Everything going the way of the Rangers tonight as Rodriguez with the sneaky touch. Sneaks it inside the line and makes it a 24-18 advantage. Rangers with the set point coming up here as the serve stays with McIntosh. McIntosh serve, and it's going to be an ace to finish things off here. And it's a 25-18 win here in the second set. Rangers go up 2-0. Indians got their hands full. Rangers a chance to take it home with a win here in the next set. Stay with us and find out right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's summer sales event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with 0 down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, 0 down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, 0 down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo, or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Get a large two-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with Parmesan. Try Crazy Crust for $6.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I need to mention how there's over a dozen toppings to choose from.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I want to reiterate how legit this Crazy Crust is. It's good. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, gotcha.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0. Rangers with the lead. They won the opening set 25-16. ICC able to do a little bit better in the second, dropping it 25-18. But it's just been the miscues by ICC, and I'm going to be honest with you, the hustle and just the rare mistakes made by the Rangers so far here in this one, as it'll be a serve for the Indians coming up here, as it will be number 12. That's going to be Fisher Enos to step into this Guaranteed Bank serve to start us here in the third set. And Mike, I don't know if you were able to get the starters in the exchange. If so, we'll kind of talk about them in the next opportunity. Dorr with it, wants to go in the middle of the floor. Nicely dug there by Rodriguez. Rangers with it now, goes across the middle. Carr ready for it for ICC. Soft touch, Rangers no problem with it. Set it up now, right side on the attack. Looking to go down the line, and they do. Salter couldn't get to it, 1-0 Rangers. Michael, give us those Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starters here in the third set.
All right, for the Rangers, number 5, Chloe Fesperman. Number 6, Alan Callahan. Number 11, Ava Robbins. Number 14, Sailor Cole. Number 16, Hassie Claire Thurman. And number 18, Chloe Rodriguez.
That serve into the net by Callahan, and now the point to the Indians. And now for the starters for ICC here in the third set.
Number 4, McLean Dorr. Number 5, M.A. East. Number 10, Nella Salter. Number 11, Chloe Carr. Number 15, Katie Vaughn. And number 25, Avian Taylor.
Well, that one put into the net there, blocked by the Indians. 2-1 now, ICC with the lead. M.A. East will hold the serve here for ICC. Sends it to the left side, taken without a problem by the Rangers. Now right side on the attack, down the line. And they're going to say point to the Indian. One said it was in. The other one that was down the line that had the actual line view of it said it was out. So ICC does get the point. Tricky serve. The Rangers in trouble. Will get it across on the third set. Carr ready for it. Up front they go. Salter with it. Tries to hammer that one home. Dug up nicely there by the Rangers, but could not get it across. And a rare miscue there by the Rangers as they watch that one fall to the floor. ICC up in this one now, 4-1. And that serve
and a
too
long
deep.
Serve.
Yep.
Cuts the streak, but ICC able to get 3 in a row there. Have a lead here. Let's see if they can have their defense step up and get the serve back. This is going to be Rose serving for the Rangers.
Rose puts a hand into that one. East ready for it. Now they swing it over. Dorr goes with the soft touch. Rangers ready. Now right side on the attack, going cross court. Too strong. Out of bounds, and the point goes the way of the Indians. Matching their largest lead here in the third set, now at 3. Substitutions coming into the match. Looks like going to be Vaughn stepping in to serve.
Carr came out.
And Taylor coming in as well. So Vaughn sends the serve on his way, taken by Rose. Over the middle they go. Try to go with a quick touch. Nice dig there by Dorr. Salter tried to battle it through. Good block by the Rangers. Now Vaughn gets it back over to Dorr. Dorr cross court. Beautiful play there by the Rangers to keep it alive. That one sent across the middle, and we've got...
Should be into... I thought it was... Fesserman hit it into the antenna.
Well,
but they're giving the point.
Like they said, line violation on the Indians possibly.
One of the defenders may have stepped. Unfortunate.
These two officials don't really give their signal that clear.
Especially
when they do
the
make the calls.
chair judge.
As the Indians get that one across, quickly popped up there by the Rangers. Now right side on the attack again. Right side is the strong side. And that one deflected by the Indians. But every time the Rangers do get in a little bit of trouble, that's the side they want to attack on. And it's been consistent tonight. Now they've battled back to make it a one-point contest. Indians trail this one 2-0. Got to dig deep here to find a way to extend this match. As that one blocked, somehow lands on the ICC side. Indians get it across. Rangers set it up with a quick touch. And smart play there as Fisher Enos was hustling to get back to her defensive position at left, avoiding the hole, and the Rangers just took a guess, and they guessed right and got the point.
Exactly. She had slipped on that previous net issue there with Salter and just couldn't get back to where the hole was in time.
Dorr hammers that one. Nice answer there by ICC. 6-5 now is the start of Callahan to keep it alive. And the shot too strong, and ICC will take the point.
Yeah, I thought that was another athletic move there by the Rangers. I thought, Taylor had a big one there, but then they kept it going.
Miller will continue to serve. This one sent to the middle. Rose had to chase that one down and dig it up. And that one hammered home, and guess who? That's Arian Woods. Again, you get her a full extension on the ball like that and can get a strong swing on it. Very few are going to be able to stop that type of attack. So 8-6, ICC with the lead now. This is going to send McIntosh back to serve here. This serve being brought to you by Metro Ford in Tupelo. Visit MetroFordAutosales.com to check out their inventory or go by and see them at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road. As that one put into the net. And another miscue by the Indians, and it makes it a one-point contest. So the Rangers will continue to serve here. McIntosh will hold serve. Chance to tie it up with a point. ICC needs to find a way to build this lead back out. As we said, 3 has been the largest here in the third set. They've got to win this set to extend the match. Ralston. That one back into the net once again, and just the errors continue to pile up here by the Indians.
Yeah, ICC's got to quit giving away those unforced errors and just putting points on the board for Northwest.
This time, want to get a little tricky. Go with the serve on the opposite side. Indians ready for it. Salter had her shot blocked, was able to get it back. Now Woolbright. Woolbright gets it across. That's Miller. Rangers try to put that one home, and they put it into the net.
Nice block effort there by Salter, getting up, forcing that incorrect hit there.
So ICC will get it back now, leading by 1. This is going to be number 10, Salter to serve this one. This serve being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Quickly down the line, Miller ready for it. Woolbright now goes left side to East. East had her shot blocked. Woolbright in the right spot at the right time to keep it alive for the Indians. Rangers left side attack, blocked, but able to keep it alive, pops it up, now wants to go right side. And Woolbright with the dig. Great effort there by Woolbright. M.A. East trying to go to the opposite side of the floor. Nothing there. Tricky shot by the Rangers, but a nice dig by Miller. East hammers that one. It's blocked. And the Indians keep it alive. Salter sends it ahead to East. East with the quick touch. Rangers ready for it. Now right side on the attack. Hammered down the line. It's in there for the point. Well, that's what you cannot afford to do against the Rangers squad. You've got to stop those rallies quickly because they're not going to give one up easy. And a great shot down the line to put that one home to tie us at 9.
Well, ICC has watched that lead evaporate that they had built up early in this third set.
Woods puts that one into the net. As we said, a rare mistake there by the Rangers. ICC takes advantage, but they've got to find a way to build on these miscues.
Yeah, there are no options. I mean, here you're down 2-0. You've got to find a way to take this set.
Carr sends the serve on the way for the Indians. Rangers try to get tricky and go cross court, or excuse me, not cross court, but down the line with it. Instead, put it into the net, and ICC will get the point, lead now to 2. 3 has been the largest here in the third set. ICC, a must-win set here for the Indians. They trail it 2-0, and a great serve there by Carr.
Gets her ace. Set that one well in front of the defender who could not react in time.
That was a little tricky there as it was rolling forward. It looked like it was almost going to hit the tape, but just eked above it.
I got a little side spin as well.
Almost like a little bit of a knuckleball, if you will. This time the defense was playing up. She tried to go deep with it. That one blocked, and ICC gets the point. Vaughn and East combined for the block there.
Good teamwork there on that left side. Allows ICC to stretch out to a 4-point lead.
That matches their largest lead of the night all the way back in the first set. 13-9 as Carr will continue to serve. Right side, Rangers ready for it. Over the middle they go. Now right side on the attack. Soft touch over the top. East with the hustle. Leads it over to Ralston and just could not quite get that one set firmly as it was kind of popped up and put a little bit too far into the net. And the point would go the way of the Rangers.
But I think you're seeing a lot more athleticism and reaction time from the Indians here in this third set.
So this will be Thurman sending the serve on its way. Dug up nicely there by East. Vaughn with the soft touch. Rangers ready for it. Sends it back across the middle. Blocked, and
another one for Vaughn.
So Vaughn will come away with the point, and ICC will send in some substitutions here. Enos will come in. Dorr will come in for ICC. And Enos will step back to serve this one. As this is being brought to you by Metro Ford in Tupelo. Far side, Rangers with it now. Salter ready. Up front, soft touch, deflected, bouncing around. Rangers get it across on the third touch. Indians collide, but they keep it alive. East over the top of the defense. Rangers were ready. Now they want to come back across the middle. Carr's there for it. There's Enos back to East. East tries to go deep side with it, with the Rangers ready. It comes across the floor. ICC now to Dorr. Dorr goes with a soft touch. Rangers there once again. Nice little volley going here between the two squads. Vaughn had it blocked. Indians going to have to hustle, and it will go out of bounds, and the point will go the way of the Rangers.
Heck of a rally by both teams there. Unfortunately, ICC comes out the short end as that's number 11, Ava Robbins, gets the block for the Rangers.
So this will be Callahan back to serve here for the Rangers. The southpaw steps into it, sends it deep, and ICC will take the point. Well, as we said, Rangers up to this point have not made a lot of mistakes. This has been probably one of the sets, well, actually the set that they've had the most mistakes in, and ICC's been able to take advantage, leading this one 15-11. Phillips into the match here for ICC. She will step into this serve. Rangers, once again, they like that right side, and that's why, as that is their strong side, as they get the point off the deflection, and that stops the momentum once again for ICC.
Point there for Robbins. A block earlier, gets her first kill of the night.
Serve sent on its way. Carr ready for it. Dorr tried to go to the top of the defense, but the Rangers ready. And a good idea, but a great job there by Salter.
Just goes up and just finger taps that one, gets it straight down. No way the defense can react in time.
Just got enough of that one to shift this momentum to get the point to go home for the Indians. Lead stays at 4. And this will be Vaughn checking in to serve for the Indians. She'll put a hand to that one and they go for an ace. Vaughn, one of those few returning sophomores this year. Great job now extending the lead to the largest of the night for ICC. 17-12 here in the third set. 2 sets to none. Rangers with the lead, 25-16, 25-18 were those scores. Vaughn this time goes to the middle of the floor. Rangers ready for it this time. That one sent down the middle and just a little bit too strong for Enos to handle. And once again, ICC, yes, they lead by 4 in this situation, but every time the Indians get a little bit of momentum, the Rangers find a way to shift it back. So the Indians need to return serve here. No pun intended. Phillips jammed by that one, but a great job by Enos to keep it alive. Smart play to get it across on the third touch. And then just a little bit of miscommunication on who wanted to go up for that one by the Rangers. It was blocked by the Indians after that miscommunication, and ICC will get the point.
That is Avion Taylor with her second block of the night. Freshman from Caledonia.
Miller into the contest. Ralston into the contest. Miller will get set to send this serve, a line drive serve taken by the Rangers. Right side, soft touch. Miller ready for it. Drops it over to Woolbright, who's also checked in. Salter tries to go over the top of the defense. The Rangers ready for it. Right side on the attack. Hammers it. Blocked. Kept alive, though, by the Rangers. Ralston, too strong.
Oh, she makes that beautiful block, then gets a kill opportunity and just puts it across the line.
I tell you, this Ranger squad, that's what makes them so dangerous, folks. I've seen them over the last few years. The Indians could not find that one. That's really been the difference, Michael. You see, the Rangers been able to hustle, be in the right spot at the right time after those type of deflections. Indians, not so much.
Yeah, sometimes those are lucky breaks, and sometimes those are just positioning, but it has worked out much better tonight for Northwest than it has for the Indians so far.
That one popped up. Woolbright will set it up here. Phillips wanting to go across the middle, and a little bit of communication there, and Phillips gets the point.
Nice to see her stepping in as a freshman. Gets her 2 kills on the evening. She'll check out. East will come back in her place.
19-16, ICC in a must-win set here, trailing 2 sets to none. East, nice touch, but a good effort there by the Rangers to get it across, and then a smart play by Rose.
Just double hand taps that back into the corner where nobody was, so.
Yeah, Woolbright kind of got lost where she was on the floor that time and didn't react to it. Thought it was going to go deep, but that one fell beautifully in that back corner. 2-point contest now, 19-17. Rangers rallying back in this one. Indians need to get on a run here, and instead, another nice touch over the top by Robbins. And the Rangers rallying here, now trailing by 1, trailed as much as 5 in this third set. The dangerous Woods back to serve this one. Since it's on its way, dug up there by Woolbright. Ralston with it. She hammers it. Does it stay in? Yes, it does.
What the Indians needed. Had to break that small momentum that Northwest was building. You could not allow them to get in a run.
20-18 now is the score. Carr will check in, and she will serve. This serve being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. And another strong kill there by the Rangers, as that was number 6, Callahan. I tell you what, that right side of the floor has been dominated tonight by Callahan and Woods for the Rangers.
They have really been strong. To be fair, Mathis on the left side has been strong for them as well.
There's an ace, and that one will tie it up. That's Thurman. That puts that one home. 20-20 now is the score. Whole new set here. Now ICC has got to dig deep and find a way. Thurman's serve taken by Salter. M.A. East hammers that one, but dug up nicely there by the Rangers. Quick touch. Good hustle by Carr to keep it alive. Ralston comes over, had to adjust, and was able to get the point.
Yeah.
Well, thought she might have had a pancake opportunity there, but did not slide that hand underneath it. As ICC sending in some more substitutions here. Dorr and Fisher will check in. ICC, boy, Michael, this is a very important point here.
Indeed, you've allowed them to tie it up at 20 all. You can't allow anything to go wrong here. Got to finish this set out with these last 4 points.
Right side for the Rangers. East ready for the cross-court shot. Now ICC gets it across. That's Dorr on the third touch. Right side. That one blocked, and the Indians get the point.
Big block by McLean Dorr. Her second of the night. It's going to force Northwest to take a timeout here.
Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them here from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
As you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 22-20 ICC with the lead here. They trail it 2-0. Got to find a way to dig deep and finish this one out here to extend the match. The Rangers taking the timeout to try to kill some of the momentum for the Indians. As this is going to be Fisher Enos continuing to serve for ICC. Sends a line drive serve on its way. Taken there by the Rangers. Right side. Shot deflected. Salter ready for it. That's Carr now sending it across. East will get it across on the third touch. Rangers back. Set it up. Quick touch and another beautiful decision there. Boy, Rodriguez has been the difference maker in this one.
I tell you, she has been so impressive with you never know what she's going to do. Is she going to set a teammate? Is she going to power it down? Is she going to do something tricky like that? She has kept the Indians off balance when she's in the center of that net.
I believe this is Callahan stepping into the serve here. Carr will take it. Enos now over to East. That one, oh, great hustle. There, as that was number 16, Thurman keeping it alive. Salter will dig that one up. Enos drops it off now to Dorr. Dorr tries to hammer that one. It was blocked. Salter, though, hustles that one to keep it alive. Ball bouncing around back and forth on this one. Salter's going to have to get it across on the third touch. She does. Rodriguez ready for it. Now the Rangers right side on the attack. Hammered down the line, and the finish, as that was Callahan. And as we said, the right side's been the strong side tonight. We're tied at 22.
That was Fesperman, number 5 that's in there. Scored that one.
So the serve's in on its way. Rangers staying in striking distance. That one too strong, too deep, and out of bounds. And now the Rangers take their first lead of the third set, 23-22. And looks like we'll get a substitution in here. Phillips will come into the match for ICC. Well, hold on one second.
So they've given the point to ICC, so even though the chair judge pointed the other way.
So they overruled the point there.
Okay.
So now take that back.
That's
ICC.
huge.
Yeah, that's
huge.
big. Very big there. So Phillips serve. Picked up there by the Rangers. Go right side. That one blocked, popped up. Enos is there with it. Now Carr will set up Salter. Salter hammers that one. And the Rangers will get it back across on the other end. Try to go across the middle, and they do. The Rangers just have a great way of finding that empty spot on the floor. They tie it up now at 23, and there's a timeout on the floor taken here by the Indians. Timeout, we'll take it with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Get a large two-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with Parmesan. Try Crazy Crust for $6.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I need to mention how there's over a dozen toppings to choose from.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I want to reiterate how legit this Crazy Crust is. It's good. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, gotcha.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 23-23 is the score. Rangers leading this one 2-0. ICC has never trailed in this set here, but the Rangers have been able to hang around. ICC has led as much as 5 here in the third set, but the Rangers have battled back to tie it up, as this is going to be Rose to serve this one on its way. Carr gets it. Now Phillips will get it across for the Indians. Rangers right side. Goes the soft touch. The Indians, though, dig it up nicely there by Enos. Phillips gets it across on the third touch for ICC. Now left side on the attack. That one tipped away. There's Enos with it once again. Carr sets it over to Dorr. Dorr tries to go back corner. Taken by the Rangers. Now they want to go right side. That one hammered. Popped up. Great job there by Vaughn to keep it alive. Dorr gets it across. Salter just touches it across on the third. Now the quick touch. Carr ready for that one. Quick touch now returned by ICC. Rangers over the middle. Try to go back corner, and it's in.
That was long. The referees have an opinion. A discussion, I mean.
And the back judge.
I thought that was long, but
said it got enough of the tape to count there. Here, a few of the Boo Birds breaking out for the ICC faithful. And now a timeout taken here once again by ICC. Is this going to be match point? And Michael, as you said, a tough call there as that one went to that back corner. But that's kind of been the tale of the tape tonight. The breaks beating the girls, and the Rangers doing a great job of being able to come in and take advantage of those opportunities. That was just one of them that got the shot in that end corner, got the official to rule it in, and now they've got their chance to put this one away 3-0.
Yeah, ICC's got to dig deep here. Get this point back, avoid match point, find a way to get 2 more and keep this night alive.
Remind everyone, join us tomorrow night right back here on the Red Channel. Football coming your way at 6:30 as ICC travels to Pearl River. We'll be back here with volleyball.
Long didn't work once earlier, but did there. Keeps ICC alive here in this third set.
24-24 now as Vaughn will get set to serve this one. Huge point there for the Indians to keep the match alive. Vaughn hops into this one, sends it across straight away. Rodriguez over the middle, and that one too long.
ICC now with set point, leading 25-24. Now Northwest wants to take a timeout.
Rangers will take the timeout. We'll take it with them. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Sam's Town Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back. The crowd getting into it here in the Davis Event Center. ICC with set point up 25-24, trying to push this match to a 4th set here. Katie Vaughn, the sophomore, getting set to step into this Renaissance Bank serve for the Indians. Vaughn serve over the middle of the floor. Rangers ready for it. Rodriguez skips it across, down the line, and that one's going to be out of bounds, deflected by the Indians. We're tied at 25. Back and forth we've gone in this one. The Rangers have rallied, trailing by 5 to come back and take the lead, or excuse me, come back and tie it up. They have yet to lead in this third set, and the ICC fans hope they don't. This serve sent on its way. Indians ready for it. Fisher leads it up to Salter. Salter with the kill.
Nice. Gets it right over the outstretched defender trying to make that block there. ICC goes back up. Set point once again.
Big opportunity here for the Indians. Sending in some substitutions here. Ralston is one of those. Miller is the other, and she'll come back to serve this one.
Miller with 1 ace so far tonight. Let's see if she can get another one.
This will be the Little Caesars serve coming up here for Miller. Sends it across the middle. Rose is ready for it. That one hammered, blocked, but the Rangers are there. Now this time left side. Deflected, but a great job by Miller to be there for the Indians. Over to Salter now. Salter, soft touch across the middle. Rose there for the Rangers. That one hammered down the line. Picked up, though, nicely. I believe that was Miller once again. Ralston gets it across. Rangers over the middle, blocked, and the Indians rally to come back and pick up the win. 27-25 here in the third set.
Huge block by Ralston. Huge. ICC going to move on, stay alive here. They'll swap sides again, but ICC now down 2-1, has a chance to keep playing tonight.
We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's Summer Sales Event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with zero down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, zero down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo or explore our inventory online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. See dealer for details. Don't miss the Metro Ford Summer Sales Event.
Get a large two-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with Parmesan. Try Crazy Crust for $6.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I need to mention how there's over a dozen toppings to choose from.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I want to reiterate how legit this Crazy Crust is. It's good. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! Gotcha!
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Sam's Town Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a rally by the Indians to come back and pick up a 27-25 lead, holding off a very vicious rally by the Rangers there in that third set. Michael 2-1, ICC trailing in this one. Your thoughts here heading into the fourth set, Michael?
All right, ICC has found some momentum. They had a good lead. They let it come back, but they found a way to win there at the end. They looked a lot more athletic in that third set, really flew around the court, getting to some things. We're going to hope they can continue to keep that momentum as we go here into this fourth set and keep trying to push this to a tiebreaker.
ICC in the blue uniforms, the Rangers in the gray. We do want to say a special hello to those that are watching in favor of the Rangers this evening. Ryan Oakley, the SID over there, good buddy of mine. Maybe he's watching, who knows. He don't work a lot. I'm kidding, folks. That dude works like crazy.
All the SIDs in our league work like crazy to support their schools. They do good work.
Michael, go ahead and tell us about the starters on the floor.
All right, for the Rangers, I see number 15, Dalen Johnson, number 6, Adeline Callahan, number 14, Sailor Cole, number 1, Avon Mathis. About to serve is number 3, Dallas White, and then at the net is number 13, Claire Roberts.
That first serve is going to go deep, and the point will go the way of the Indians. And, Michael, the starters here in set number 4 for ICC.
All right, we've got number 4, McLean Dorr. Number 15, Katie Vaughn. Number 5, M.A. East. Number 10, Nala Salters. Number 11, Chloe Carr. And serving is number 12, Fisher Enos.
That serve picked up nicely there by the Rangers. And they find, once again, just that middle part of the floor wide open that time and tie us up at 1. Also want to thank Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford, and Tupelo Guaranteed Bank, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC BSU, Bank Okolona, Max Home, some of our sponsors this season. You've heard those throughout the evening, and go by and thank them for sponsoring tonight's action. No better way to thank them than spend a little bit of money with them. Beautiful dig there by Carr to keep it alive. East tries to go cross court with it. Rangers ready. That one blocked, but there's Salter to keep it alive. Fisher sets it back to Dorr. Dorr goes over the top of the defense and gets the kill.
Nice move there to just go with a soft touch over the first two defenders to find that hole in the second level.
Brian says, hanging on every word, sir. So he is watching. Appreciate Brian and all the hard work that he's doing there for the Rangers. And guys, if you see Brian around campus, do a big favor. Tell him thank you by buying him a nice ice-cold Coke. As that one inside the line there, official right on top of it, quickly made the decision. So yeah, if you see Brian on campus, say, man, Gore said buy you a Coke. Hope you enjoy that one. 2-2 now is the score, as this will be Rose set to send this serve on its way. Carr ready for it. Enos now sets up Salter. Salter had her shot blocked, and a big-time block there. I believe that was Dalen Johnson coming in to clean that one up for the Rangers.
Yeah, she started that first set. We haven't seen her a lot since then, but back in here in the fourth, comes up quickly for her team.
So Rose will put a hand to this one off the net, and that one just kisses off the net and finds its way home.
Rolls right in front of Carr, who can't really do anything because of the adjusted spin caused by the net.
And it's one of those, if it was tennis, Coach Metz would be calling a let in that situation.
He was here tonight. Good to see him and some of his family.
That serve by Rose once again taken by Carr. Enos now to keep it alive, and the Rangers will take the point. They now go up in this one 5-3.
Some substitutions for the Rangers as Roberts comes out. White comes out.
Indians try to go cross court. Rangers ready for it. Rodriguez skips it over. That one blocked. Nice job there by Dorr, and the Indians get the point.
She's got 3 of those on the night to go along with her 5 kills. ICC now does a couple substitutions as Dorr comes out.
It'll be Miller and Ralston checking into the contest here for ICC. Those substitutions are being brought to you by Little Caesars right here in Fulton.
This is Miller stepping back to serve.
Sends that one on its way. Knuckleball type serve. Rangers handle it. Right side on the attack. That one popped up a mile high. Woolbright ready for it. Now sends it over the middle to East. East with a soft touch. Rose there with it. Now Rodriguez gets it across, and is it in? They're going to say tipped by the Indians.
I didn't see anybody tip it.
Well, yep, that's what the signal was. Thought he changed his mind, but instead indicated that it was tipped by ICC. So the Rangers want to go right side on the serve. Quick touch. Woolbright was there. That one's going to go too deep. As the point now will go to the way of the Rangers, their largest lead here in this fourth set. 7-3. They lead it 2-1. ICC able to win 27-25 in that third set to push us here to the fourth. East ready for that one. Over the middle they go. Quick touch. Blocked by the Rangers. And that one just returned to sender. And East could not adjust quickly enough. And now momentum shifting the way. You can't say shifting the way of the red and blue because they both wear red and blue.
Indeed.
But shifting the way of the Rangers.
Yeah, they're pulled out to a 4-point lead here. ICC needs to stop this run.
East will handle the serve. Ralston with it. She tries it, but too strong. And it goes out of bounds, and it's now a 5-point advantage, and ICC needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take a timeout with them here from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Rangers lead it 9-4 here in the fourth set. ICC needs to find a way to rally and force this one into a fifth and final set here in Fulton. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Remember, you can follow us on your favorite social media platform by searching Let's Go ICC. Woolbright struggled, but ICC able to adjust. East gets it across. Rangers ready. Rodriguez sends it back across the middle. And the Indians with the block, and they'll get the point. Good timeout taken there by Coach McGregor.
Indeed, breaks that run. Gets another block there for the freshman Taylor at the line.
Cal Brown updating Twitter, the app formerly known as Twitter, now called X. Noah Morgan shooting some highlights. Casey Smith shooting photos. You can see those on ICCimages.com. That one sneaks in the back line for the Rangers. That's ICCimages.com. $1.50 for a digital download. Raphael Henry running the camera for us up top. I'm Adam Gore, joined by Michael Upton here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Lead back to 5 for the Rangers. ICC is led by 2 here in this fourth set. 10-5 now is the score. That was McIntosh sending the serve. East, good idea, but a great hustle by the Rangers to dig that one up. I believe it was Callahan, 16 on the dig. That was Thurman, but ICC able to get the kill.
East able to come in from that mid-level and just power it back there. Defense unable to handle that. That was Thurman that tried to make the play, could not. Now they'll make a couple substitutions on the Ranger side.
So this will be Carr set back to serve this one. A Max Holmes serve coming up here from Carr. Rodriguez with that sneaky first touch. Salter ready for it. That one over. Now Indians get it. Vaughn hammers that one, but a nice dig there by the Rangers. Left side on the attack, down the line, and they're going to say it was out. Not touched by ICC. I thought for a second they were going to overrule it, and now kind of a little confusion, but now the Northwest is going to send in some subs, so ICC was kind of standing around expecting that one. It did get overturned.
Yeah, they gave it right away to Northwest. They never.
Line judge pointed that it was out.
Oh.
And then, so it was overturned there, and the Rangers will get the point. Quick touch, dug up by Ralston. East hammers that one across. Rangers ready for it. Third touch coming up here. Sends it down the line. Carr digs it. Great hustle by Chloe, running all the way from the back line to that middle of the floor. That one's going to be blocked, and it's going to be last touch by ICC.
Yeah, good effort there at the line. Unfortunately, blocks it out of bounds is Vaughn. But you're right. Great effort by Carr to keep that rally going earlier.
We're starting to see the Rangers play like they did in those first 2 sets. Very few errors in this contest. ICC kind of back on their heels now, trailing this one by 6. Great dig there to keep it alive. Quick touch, and there's the score.
Good one for ICC to break that point there. Try to find some men of their own. They're going to make a couple substitutions, but with that lead stretching out to 6, cannot allow that to happen. So now it's down to 5. Enos is going to check in score and set back to serve.
Dorr also checks in for the Indians. Enos serve taken there by the Rangers. Oh, sneaky attack there, and that's going to be the 4th touch as it came off the net, and ICC will get the point there. Yeah. Very rarely do you see the Rangers make that cross-court type of attempt. They like going that right side where they've been strong all night, so the Indians catch a break.
Yeah, Johnson tried to get it over, just did not clear it.
Serve taken there by the Rangers. That one hammered, and they're going to say it's in. Well, every time the ball has just been one of those small, just inch here, inch there, it's always gone the way of the Rangers tonight.
Callahan's been kind of quietly, sneakily been very strong with 6 kills so far.
So the Indians have got a rally here, trailing this one 13-8, and that's how you can do it.
Great shot on that corner.
M.A. East coming in with the kill. 13-9 now is the score.
East will step out. Ella Grace Phillips will step in to serve.
Indians need to go on a little bit of a run here. They trail it 2-1 after winning 27-25 in that previous set. That one popped up a mile high. The Rangers let it settle. Back line hammers that one too strong, and the Indians now make it a 3-point contest. 13-10 here in the 4th set.
That's some of the things that ICC's got to have here. Continue to get back to playing clean and get those unforced mistakes by the Rangers.
Phillips with the ace. That's what the Indians needed there to get a little bit of momentum back on their side here. As Phillips sneaks that one through a couple of defenders. 13-11 now, Rangers with the lead. Phillips serve handled that time by the Rangers. Rose calls everyone off, gets it over. I believe that was, no, it was not Rodriguez. It was Roberts, who simply gets the point, then immediately checks out of the contest.
Yeah.
And Michael, that's been the case for the Indians. They'll maybe go on 1 or 2 point runs, but the Rangers have been able to snuff it out each time.
That's
Rose.
Go ahead.
That one hammered across. Nice dig there by the Rangers. Quick touch. Beautiful dig by the Indians. Salter will get it across. allow everyone to reset here. That one hammered and it's in. As we said, every time it's been one of those shots that it's just been an inch here, an inch there, the Rangers should be able to sneak it in and get that point, and once again, stopping the rally by the Indians.
Yeah, what they cannot afford to do here is to allow these rallies by Northwest and not have their own.
So the Indians with it. That one battled through, and Vaughn will get the point. Well, nice job there by Vaughn muscling that one through the defenders. And we'll make it a 12-15 contest now. Substitution coming into the match for ICC. This is going to be number 9.
The Rangers.
Thurman sends that serve. Indians try to go down the back line. Rangers ready for it. Pop it up now to Enos. Enos back to Phillips. Phillips hammers it, but blocked at the net that time by Woods. 17-12 now. Rangers with the lead. Lead back to 5. ICC was able to trim a 6-point lead down to what, 3, maybe 2?
2.
But then the Rangers once again had the answer. Salter ready for that serve. Backside they go to Dorr. Dorr hammers it, but another great dig by the Rangers. Dorr had that one across. Now they send it to Woolbright. Woolbright to Phillips. Phillips sends it across. The Rangers no issue there. Now back across the middle. Phillips ready for it for the Indians. Back door. Dorr not ready for that one, but able to get it across. Rangers want to go on the right side. Great dig there. That was Enos for the Indians. Woolbright will get it across on the third touch. Long rally here. That one out of bounds.
The break ICC needs.
Yeah, one of those few times that the long rally has went the way of the Indians. And ICC will send in some substitutions here. 17-13, Indians need to start putting something on in this one.
They bring in Ralston and Miller. Miller's going to step back and serve. Down 4 here in this 4th set.
Miller sends this one, kind of a knuckleball, high arching serve. Rangers with it, and that one again, you cannot let Woods get that stretched out on the ball, as she will make you pay every time. That being another example. Lead back to 5 now. 18-13 is the score. This is Mathis, who will step back into this serve for the Rangers. Woolbright ready for it for the Indians. Salter, just not enough as she puts that one into the net. And now things not necessarily going the way of the Indians. Coach McGregor needs a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guarantee Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 19-13, Rangers with the lead. Indians have to rally in this one as they're trailing it 2-1. It was 25-16 Rangers in the first set, 25-18 Rangers in the second. ICC had a pretty good lead of 6 in that third set. The Rangers able to rally, but ICC found a way to pick up a 27-25 win there in the third set. Now ICC's got to find a way to rally and see if they can push this to a possible 5th set here. Trailing in this one 19-13, but that's going to be an ace for the Rangers as that's Mathis now making it 20-13. Remind you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report at the conclusion of this one. And that's going to be a net violation as she came across that time.
Woods been so strong for the Rangers all night there. I've got her with 8 kills so far, but that time she just gets too far forward, catches a net.
Just as we said, one of the very few mistakes that they've made, especially they had a mistake played third set. That's helped the Indians, but been very few mistakes tonight out of the Rangers. Quick touch. ICC ready for it. Woolbright sends it across. East tries to go short with it, but a great hustle and a great dig there by the Rangers. That one hammered, but a beautiful dig on the other end by the Indians. That was Miller with the dig, and then that one hit across. Rangers get it set in time, and then they put it into the net, and ICC will get the point. Indians not going quietly into the evening here in Fulton.
Those kind of things, we got to jump on those advantages. Free point there. She hits it in the net. Cuts the lead to 5.
Salter stepped into this serve, sends it down the right side. Rangers not ready for it, but then still somehow get it across on the third touch. That one's going to be blocked as just a little bit too tall for Hannon on the set there, and Rangers able to adjust and get the kill. 21-15 now, Northwest. Substitution in for the Rangers is going to be number 7, McIntosh, into the contest. She will step in, and she will also serve this one for Northwest. That one sent on its way. Salter will handle it. East tries to get that one across, but just did not quite get the correct angle on that one. So a tough break there for the Indians. And now it's 22-15. The Rangers starting to sniff victory here in Fulton.
ICC got to dig out deep here. Stop the run. Get it back on their side.
McIntosh sends that one. Indians struggle to get it across, but they do. Quick touch. Woolbright ready for it. M.A. East gets it across the middle, but a great hustle on the part of McIntosh to keep it alive. That one blocked, and the point to the Indians.
There's Hannon stepping in late here in the fourth, contributing. Get the block. Get the ICC, like we said. Got to stop that run. Cut the lead back to 6, excuse me.
This will be Chloe Carr getting set to serve here for the Indians. Your ICC fan, you know it's got to start now as they're running out of swings in this one. Serve taken by the Rangers. That one sent back across. Rangers ready for it in a hurry. Left side on the attack. That one hammered home. And once again, Callahan, that southpaw, when she's able to get, much like her teammate Woods, when she's able to get a full swing on one, she is tough. White will come into the match. Haven't called her name much today, as she'll come in and serve this one for the Rangers, and we'll put it into the net, and ICC will take the point. Still a lot of ground to go here for the Indians. Can they do it? Absolutely, but it's got to start with points here, and you've got to go on a little bit of a run, something they have not been able to do very often today.
Absolutely. This right here feels like if Northwest gets it back, the way the match has gone, up 23, they're going to get to that magic number 25 way too quickly.
Enos will send this serve on its way. Rangers ready for it. Now they want to go back to the right side. That one blocked, with the Rangers in the right spot at the right time to keep it alive. Get it across on the quick touch. East ready for it. Now they send it over the middle. Back to East. East hammers that one. Deflected away. Rangers, though, keep it alive. And that shot is blocked into the net there by the Indians. And so now it's match set here for the Rangers. The only bad thing about being this far up at this angle, you can't really tell sometimes on those close plays.
Those net ones are close, but here is match point, excuse me.
Callahan, serve taken by Salter. Fisher leaves it over the middle, back to Salter, tries to go to the far side, hammers that one. Great dig there by the Rangers, but they're able to keep it alive, get it across on the third touch. Salter with it now. Enos over to East. East hammers that one, but once again, the Rangers are there. Carr sets it up to Dorr, and that one will not get across, and ICC will drop the final set by the final score of 25-17. 3-1 Rangers with the win this evening here in Fulton. We'll take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
That's what you do, but I just don't know which way to turn. I'm about to dance in my brain.
Get a large two-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with Parmesan. Try Crazy Crust for $6.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! I need to mention how there's over a dozen toppings to choose from.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I want to reiterate how legit this Crazy Crust is. It's good. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! Gotcha!
Get ready to ignite your summer adventures at Metro Ford's summer sales event. Imagine cruising in a brand new 2025 Ford Escape for just $399 a month with $0 down and $4,500 cash back incentive. Or conquer any terrain in a 2025 Ford Bronco for just $499 a month, $0 down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Need power? Get a legendary F-150 for only $499 a month, $0 down and $1,000 cash back incentive. Visit Metro Ford
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC falls by the final score of 3-1 here to Northwest. It was 25-16 Northwest in the opening set, 25-18 Rangers in the second. ICC saw a rally from the Rangers in the third, but was able to hold on and pick up a 27-25 win. And then the Rangers take care of business, 25-17 in that fourth set. We're going to take a look at some replays from today's match between the Indians and the Rangers. And, Michael, your thoughts on the contest?
Well, unfortunately, ICC falling behind early in those first two sets and set themselves up for having to claw back, or was able to get that third set there, but just couldn't do it again in the fourth. But, again, a lot of unforced errors, little communication mistakes early on. Kind of could tell a difference in the number of games that the Rangers have played together as a team versus the Indians, and that'll get better as the season goes. But clean up a few things, and they could have been right in there with the Rangers.
Absolutely. Taking a look at some of these highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars. They're located here in South Adams Street in Fulton. Remember, you can download that Little Caesars app, place your order, and then you'll get a punch code, and then go right in there in the portal, pick it up, and be able to get it hot and ready whenever you're ready for it here in Fulton. Michael, we take a look at tonight's game, and we said some of our keys to victory are going to be limiting the mistakes by this young Indian squad, and they didn't do that. And that's one thing you have to do against this really good Northwest squad, because they don't make a lot of mistakes.
Indeed. Another thing I talked about, which played itself out here, key, was being able to have, strong service opportunities and get runs there. ICC consistently could not string together. I think all night I counted about 4 to 5 long rallies where the Indians could score multiple points. Northwest, give them credit, they found ways to break that serve from the Indians, and so they couldn't catch any momentum of their own either.
Well, up next for the Indians will be a long road trip. They head down to Southwest. That's on the 8th. That'll be a 5 p.m. start. You can visit letsgoicc.com and also follow us on your favorite social media platform by searching Let's Go ICC to find that live stream as well. So plenty of positives, though, to build on today, Michael.
Exactly. The mental ability to continue to fight. They never gave up, rallying back and taking that third set. A lot to build on. And again, pointed this out a little bit in the pregame show, but we have a very young team. Mm-hmm. We only have 3 returning sophomores from last year's squad. We do have a 4th sophomore who transferred in from another school. So we have a lot of freshmen, and sometimes that's going to show through stepping to this next level. But as they get more experience and as they play together more, they're going to continue to build and get stronger.
ICC falls to 3-3 on the year, 0-1 inside conference play. The Rangers improved to 10-2, and they more importantly moved to 3-0 inside conference play as well. So that's going to do it for this broadcast this evening. We do appreciate everyone tuning in, and special thank you for those that are watching in favor of the Rangers this evening. Our next broadcast will be Thursday night, as we'll have football right back here on the Red Channel, also on Super Talk 101.9 FM. 6:30 will be the Metro Ford pregame show, the Guaranteed Bank opening kick coming your way against the Wildcats of Pearl River at 7 p.m. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. ICC falls 3-1 here to the Rangers. So for Michael Upton, Raphael Henry, Noah Morgan, Cal Brown, Casey Smith, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
I never do it. That's what you do, but I just don't know which way to turn. I'm about to dance in my brain.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.